Instead of being productive and launching the boat, we decided to go for a little bit of a swim. The weekend was turning out to be a bit of a wash with the storm coming through, but there was just a moment in the morning where we could sneak out with the tide, and we decided to take it. This is the beginning of all of the bull kelp rising up. Little rockfish probably very happy to finally see some life out here. And the amount of food that was in the water column, a bunch of bait, small fry, little shrimp, just amazing amounts of food in the water column. You can see all these kelp rising up into the surface. Definitely starts to make it very difficult to find fish and accurately find scallops and hunt, but it's part of the game out here. This little greenling completely blends into the kelp. And you can see the beautiful kelp just flowing through with the current. And this is as slow as current as this place ever gets. So even though they're flipping around a little bit, this is their best time to grow. They can be nice and vertical. But when the current picks up later in the day, these things will be probably folded 45 degrees or more. Now this is a little game of find the Lingcod. This is where it becomes very challenging to actually hunt and find these fish because they blend in very well. But fortunately right here is in the middle of the screen, having a little peek. It's maybe a 16-inch Lingcod. Season's not yet open for them, but it's good to see them around so we know where to come visit and say hi when the season does open up. You can see all the orange from the sea cucumbers putting out their feeding organs. And all the little sea urchin as well, kind of everywhere. And I do a little double take because I wanted to let Maria have a look at the Lingcod, and now it's my turn to do a second pass. This is ever the dumbest look that you can get from these fish, just dead on. Got a little smile on them. Ling dogs, I think some people call them. And the colors are quite amazing with the low tides. You can see all the oranges, the reds on like a minus 1.6 foot tide. All the colors just pop and it's beautiful out there. And here's another Lingcod. This one kind of caught me by surprise, so he was swimming a little skittish. We're not quite sure what these were, but there's two large egg masses, and they're purple. They're kind of small. They're definitely eggs. I wasn't sure whose they were. Nothing really came out to try to fight me when I was landing near there, besides a small greenling, but it'd be interesting to look that up. And navigating through this stuff can start to become quite a challenge. So I will say this is the time of year where it's beautiful, yes, but it starts to become a bit more of a hazard because tangling in the stuff is not fun. They're still young enough for you to be able to snap them off if you need to with your hands, but later in the season, they're going to become kind of tough as leather, almost like ropes. And our end of the dive was not facilitated by us, but it's facilitated by a pair of sea lions that decided to get a little too close for comfort. I didn't have it in film because we started hoofing it back max speed to shore, but these guys were coming in maybe within 10 feet of us as we were really hoofing it back. I can't say I'm a big fan, but I did end up getting this little footage near the shore when we felt a little bit more comfortable. But these things were big, spooky, and very curious, not for a good reason. And that was a wrap.